The murder of 26-year-old Sharddha Walkar is as horrifying and brutal as it can be. Murdered and chopped into 35 pieces and stored in the fridge, to be later disposed of bit by bit in the jungles of Delhi by the man she loved and lived with and for whom she had left her family. The man's name, as we all know now, is Aftab Poonawalla, the name which the nation must not forget, the name which must stir a collective consciousness, because tomorrow, in place of Shraddha, it can be your daughter or your sister or your friend. The gory and horrific details of the crime committed by Aftab have shaken us to the core. Sadly, there is a long list of such crimes that have been committed by members of a particular community against Hindu women. Crimes of extreme brutality and torture, crimes that have destroyed families, crimes that are driven by hate for the Hindu religion, and crimes that stem from ideological brainwashing from an early age. Who can forget the case of Ankita Singh, a resident of Dumka in Jharkhand, who was burnt alive by her stalker Shahrukh? The accused allegedly poured inflammable fuel on her from the window of her bedroom when she was asleep. She succumbed to her burn injuries later in the hospital. Who can forget her dying statement? He should die the way I am dying today. However, some of these cases were reported widely by the media, so we know about them. Tragically, there are other cases which do not garner the attention of the media and which get lost with time. Like the case of Ekta from Ludhiana, who eloped with her boyfriend named Mohammad Saqib and who later allegedly killed her. Though the family, who had not been in touch with Ekta, got to know some details about her from the police, but as per reports, till date, they are still searching for answers as to what ordeal their daughter went through. Then there is the case of Rachna from Madhya Pradesh. She had eloped and married Muhammad Irfan a few years ago. She was later found dead in June 2022. Rachna had time and again accused Irfan of domestic violence and forced conversion. Based on her complaint, Irfan was jailed. However, he was granted bail before her murder. In June 2022, according to an FIR registered in a police station in Varanasi, the father of a Hindu woman in his complaint said that Sharif Hashmi, who had married his daughter in 2015, had forcibly converted her to Islam and then had later killed her. In March 2022, a woman named Apurva Puranik from Karnataka, who changed her name to Arfa Bhanu after marrying Mohammad Ejaz Shirur, was allegedly stabbed over 20 times by her husband for seeking divorce from him after she found that Mohammad Shirur was already married and had 3 children. In July 2021, 26-year-old Uma was found dumped on the Kanpur-Jhansi highway near Urai district in Uttar Pradesh after being set on fire allegedly by Arif, with whom she had eloped and married against the wishes of her family members. In July 2021, in Chhatarpur, Madhya Pradesh, a girl was found murdered, and her father, in his complaint to the police, stated that in 2015, a Muslim boy named Talib had approached his daughter pretending to be a Hindu and had married her. Also, the girl had been forced to consume beef and accept Islam by her in-laws. In 2020, 25-year-old Varsha Raghuvanshi from Agra married Fahim Qureshi. In November 2021, her body was found hanging from the ceiling fan at Fahim's house. According to the police complaint, Fahim's family used to physically assault Varsha and call her Kafir ki aulad. In October 2020, Nikita Tomar from Faridabad, Haryana, was shot dead allegedly by Tausif as she had refused to convert to Islam and rejected his friendship. However, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are many other cases like these. Cases from interiors of India which mostly don't get reported, in which no FIR is filed. Each case is more painful and horrifying than the other. Each case telling us to wake up and act now. There is another aspect, a pertinent one. Aren't families of these girls responsible too? Don't these cases reflect a breakup of the family system which we prided on? Isn't the Hindu community responsible too? The other side is targeting our girls, but is it not our responsibility to save our girls? If this is happening with such regularity, then should the society not reflect where it is going wrong? These questions need to be addressed immediately and urgently before another Shraddha is cut into pieces by her tormentor, before it's too late.